Well, ladies and gentlemen, today will be my first red day in about 3 weeks. So I guess that's good. But today is a red day, unfortunately. Going to be red $1,300. To be honest, should have been a green day. Actually, was a green day, but I accidentally fat fingered almost 3,000 shares into SPCE on accident when I was trying to cover one of my short positions. So I really went red on the day by accidentally longing into a stock I wasn't watching and then taking a big loss on it, which wiped out all of my gains for the day. So by market open or going into the first few minutes of the day, I was already up I think $1,700. And then when I went to cover that position, I accidentally bought a bunch of shares of a different stock as it dropped, and it costed me the green day. So I traded okay. And then I did have a little bit of revenge afterwards, which you'll probably see in this video. But I made sure just to call it at a $1,300 loss, not try to fight anything, just come back in tomorrow, do my job the way I normally do, and we should be back onto a green streak. So today's unfortunate. It should be pretty funny for you guys to watch. You're going to hear me like, God damn it, you idiot, you fat fingered. So it should be enjoyable. I hope you guys like the video. Thanks for staying tuned into the channel. Make sure you hit the thumbs up so we can get these videos out to a wider range of people. And other than that, guys, take care. Live trades coming up. So a couple minutes to the open. Just going to remain short with 3,600 shares here on LXRX. I think we're going to see it lower down towards a price of 222. If it pops up, maybe I'll add a little more, but for right now, the size is good. Look for it to decrease all the way to 222. I mean, I was shorting all the way up in this move, so we're just trying to catch the last drop move I think that we should have from that stock. I'd be surprised if it went all the way through 222 or 224 right off the bat, but going to that price seems pretty logical. I would love to see it below that price, but at least a 220 seems like the logical move to start. All right. LXRX moving down a little bit. Start the day. There it goes. There's our next drop. Still holding short. Again, I think we can hit 222. Yeah, we didn't quite hit 222 there on the downside. We got close. I didn't take any off. All right, this might be the candle we're looking for. Beautiful. All right, covering most of my shares. Trying to, oh, I'm on the wrong ticker, knucklehead. Idiot. And I longed into SPCE, which is starting to go green. Wow, somehow I fat fingered into SPCE big time. Not what you want to do. So having to screw a couple things up this morning. Wow, really? And they won't even get me out on a market order. Ridiculous. There it goes. So just took a monster loss on SPCE by accident, by fat finger, lost $2,396. That's just retarded, Connor. So somehow, yeah, I just basically screwed up my day on accident. Well, that's cool. That's good. Good time. So we're going to cover that. See, like, just did it again on accident. See what happens when you suck. All right, so all out of everything, down 726 now after I was up 1700 because I actually fat fingered on accident. So that sucks. Yep. Ah, such a bummer. Such a bummer. All right, well, here's what it is now. Looks like SINO hit the scanner pretty hard there, so that might be going through a long move. No, not really. BTWN. Figure swims back to running slow. Yeah, the stock BTWN's like got this really nice jump. It's super low volume, so not going to mess with that. Looks like Neuro popped on the scanner a little bit. Yeah, it's going through a long push. It's interesting because it's really no news, but stock is moving up still. See, Chris right now, again, CRIS still holding up, but arguably it's kind of sketchy to be holding that top. So I do think you're going to see CRIS try to move a little lower. We definitely have some buyers that were coming in here on this LXRX. Chris, CRIS, is still trying to push higher there. Looks like LXRX might go through a long pop here. Side of me still wants to maybe enter short on it. So just gonna sit back patient. I mean, I'm down 726, so I got, find a way to manage to trade efficiently and hopefully bring that back to a green day. Yeah, Chris is up to just over $6 now. So I added 1,000 shares short on LXRX in at 231. Just 1,000 shares for right now. I'm gonna see if this move ends up retracing back down, towards our 223 mark. So added another 1,000 shares onto LXRX short, but it still seems decently strong. Increased volume in the direction of the move. So let's see, what's LXRX going to go up to 251 then? So I'm going to hold these 2,000 shares even if we squeeze up towards 251. I mean, yeah, so far we have a really solid bounce here with LXRX. Short obviously not working all that great. Gonna let it go up towards this price of 252. Added more shares short now in 4,000. Now in 5,000 shares short on LXRX. Average is 239, so unless it goes below 239, we're not going to really net any money. So again, right now, the stop loss level for me on this is going to be squeezing through 252 on LXRX right now. So yeah, this should be a little resistance point. So I'm really waiting to see us tag this level and see if we do a full retracement off this, or just kind of see what the price action looks around this 252, and then deciding whether or not I want to close out fully. So added a little more short on this as we tagged. Well, we tagged the 250s and we're starting to come down a little bit, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to do a full retracemental move off the deviation level. So I might be covering the short and just taking the loss here in a second. Yeah, it looks like we're just too strong even at that level. So gonna cover here. Looks like they're still gonna push long on it. So all out. Held the short a little longer than I probably should have, but wanted to see if they could grind all the way up to one deviation and then start seeing selling activity, but it's just not coming in the way it needs. So, well, this is the worst trading day I've had in 3 weeks, unfortunately, but all good. So there's some selling coming in on it, but yeah, I just started poorly on that. Well, it's unfortunate. It was a really good day until SPCE. Which, looking back now, it ended up bouncing, and I probably would have been okay holding it. But I mean, that risk was just crazy high. I wasn't going to hold through that. So yeah, I mean, LXRX moving better than I really thought it would have today. So, we'll see how this ends up playing out by the end of the day. No long entry for me. I mean, it's just kind of going up. So there's really no long entry for me on LXRX for the time being. Oh, too late. Damn it. Not a good day. Not the day for me. I mean, let's see. TTM's going a little dark blue. Selling pressure has increased. 240, it's only 10 cents down. Let's go to GMDA. I'll take a look at it. Hold on. No long level for me there. No, nothing so far. So just re-added short on LXRX in 2000 share short. So nothing massive, but we're in short at 251. We're coming a little lower. Just going to look for this to pretty much go to 243. I think that's a logical spot for it. Oh yeah, PERI. That's a big up move, little overbought. Yeah, you could probably be a little bearish on that hop. That's a good hold from old LXRX. That's the kind of hold you need to potentially push higher. My entry is 251, so I'll be off by a couple points. Yeah, that looks like it's going to continue, maybe even higher. I mean, I have to get back through this deviation mark, but there was decent buying there. So added another 1,000 shares short onto LXRX. In 4,000 shares short here, and see if we roll over and drop. Average is 252, so anything below 252 is good. All right, now in short 5,000. Well, buyers came in on the bottom of that candle pretty good. And someone does keep sitting here, just keep trying to bid this thing up. All right, so closing out on LXRX, again, another lost short. So I ended up giving back about 200 bucks there, but I mean, I've traded a couple times short bias. Entries weren't the best, but what I've noticed is there is some guy that just keeps kind of popping up and bidding that stock up and just not really letting it come down. Makes me think you might see it turn into a long push at some point. Price target of $6. Yeah, maybe. Let's see how that just come in. So yeah, you'd be looking for a long move. Yeah, basically now and through that point of 258. There goes a short squeeze there on LXRX again. Chris, I don't know. I think it looks a little sketchy right now. I think you're susceptible to the pullback now on that. Yeah, just on the total wrong side of LXRX today, but that's okay. We still got quite a bit of time and we can minimize our loss today. See how Apple's moving today. Apple's back down red on the swing trade. mRNA did end up pushing higher out of the gates as we kind of thought it might. Yeah, Chris starting to sell down a little bit now. Chewy was an explosive move. That's pretty much overbought now. It's not a low risk, long play. But the long-term chart looks like it's trying to break up. So stock has some extra strength to it. Just because it's over 3 deviations doesn't necessarily mean you should be short on that now. Neo is right at this. It looks like it's getting ready to break down, and I'm a little just too late to that move. So Neo, I was going to say, looks like it was getting ready for a breakdown, but I was too late to it. But that there would have been a nice short. Nice. Good job, David. You know, I think Neo is a dip buy here. I'm adding long Neo and 3,000 shares here. And the reason being is it kind of came down to a deviation level that I thought we might bounce. I know it's earlier than my price of 45.61, but my long-term chart does have a little kind of support here. It's all around kind of 45.80 and so on. So I think we could see a little bounce there. Wasn't super early on it. It was a tad bit late. So sold majority of that position. All right, now only holding 400 shares long on Neo. So got a little green move out of that, and now we're just holding 400 shares. But the particular reason for the long in that location was the longer term chart had some deviation support here that I was seeing. So I thought we might just hold in this price. And so far, I mean, we have buyers here holding this up still. I mean, a lot of buying came in right on these couple 3 candles. Not a lot of selling pressure. TTM is still yellow. Re-adding long on Neo up to 1,800, 2,400 shares long. Re-added. Sold 1,000. Sold another 1,000, holding 400 shares now. So that trade got up to about 400 green on Neo off this dip long here, just holding 400 shares. I think we should go higher. I mean, we pretty much are reaching the price target on this right screen. If you look, we pretty much got there, that target. So I'll shave a little more only because we are down on the day. So we'll trade a little smarter, a little more conservative. So it took off. How is it even possible? I sold shares. I definitely didn't buy shares there. There we go. Well, I don't know how, but anyways, so all out of that move, ended up making 245. It was up about 400 somehow. I don't even know how I bought back in 1,000, even though I clicked sell 100. So I don't know. Fat fingers are happening today, and it's not helping. So made a little money back there, a little bounce with Neo, still getting sold into though. So again, if in the event this goes lower, then I still think your next bounce spot would be, down towards 45.61. But I think, honestly, I think I'm gonna call it a day here. It wasn't the best trading, with those couple trades, got my P&L down to like 1,500 negative. So first red day in, I don't know, 3 weeks almost. Really, it should have been green. It really is only red because I made a mistake on a fat finger, which if in the event I didn't, it would have been a nice green day. So theoretically green, but on the books red, unfortunately. So I'm going to call it there. I know it's a little early, but in days like this where you are red, you are in a situation where you feel like you are fighting the market. And I just don't want to feel that way. So this is, again, whenever I'm like this, I'll usually just kind of take off early, be happy with what I made, and not really try to force too much more. But honestly, I traded well today. I mean, there was a couple trades I didn't do that were very good, but overall, it really wasn't a bad day trading. It was just a silly mistake that cost me. Is really all it was. So anyways, that being said, I will see everybody tomorrow morning. We're not going to do any fat fingers tomorrow. I think tomorrow will be green, and I think the rest of the week's going to be green. So I think we're okay. Not a big deal. But gave back $1,500 today. I will see everybody tomorrow morning. I'll have the video of the live trades uploaded today. So if you guys want to go back and review and watch that fat finger, and have your soul crushed just like I was this morning when you rewatch it, it's going to be fun. So everybody take care. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning.